I'm at home, and this is a lot later than I was planning on doing Tipsy Tuesday, but nonetheless, I have an hour and a half left, so I'm here to give it to you guys. On this edition of Tipsy Tuesday, we're going to be discussing 5 tips for attending your very first adult convention. Number 1 is assess your overall goals for attending. So what are you really hoping to gain by attending these events? Examples of some goals could be networking, brand awareness, or expanding business opportunities. Always keep your goal in mind whenever you are attending these events because it's really easy to get sidetracked and completely wrapped up in all that's going on around you. Number 2 is look up the show schedule and plan your itinerary. Most shows will release their show schedule on their actual website about a month in advance of the show. Most shows will contain a mixture of networking events, informative workshops and seminars, entertainment, as well as social events and parties. It's really important to pinpoint exactly which events within the show will actually benefit you and pertain to you most so that you're maximizing the efficiency of your time spent. Once you're able to do a little bit of research as far as which events are going to be going on at the show, then you can plan your itinerary from there. Keep in mind that you're going to be taking in a lot of information during these shows, and there's going to be a lot of handshaking depending on what your chosen events are, and it can be a little overwhelming. That said, it's all the more important to remember to take time for yourself, schedule in a little downtime, and also make sure to pencil in some time for more laid-back events. Number 3 is reach out to people in advance. So who are you hoping to meet at these shows? Reaching out to people in advance prior to attending the shows would mainly pertain to you if you're looking to network or expand business opportunities for yourself. It's a good idea to reach out to people that you would like to meet with in the handful of weeks that precede the show. It's most common to reach out to people via email prior to the show, introduce yourself, what you're all about, and propose a meeting. If you're hoping to meet with someone as more of a fan, I'd advise not to do this. If the person that you're hoping to meet with is more of a public figure and maybe that they're speaking at some of the events, then look those up and see if maybe you can network from there. Number 4 is have business cards ready and/or marketing materials. Your business card speaks volumes about you, so make it a good one. Really invest some time and effort into your cards as it says a lot about you and your brand. Going anywhere without your business cards though, it's like potential missed opportunities left and right. So always be sure that you have them in hand. Just don't be a troll. As far as other marketing materials, unless you're exhibiting, it's not really important that you have them, so there. As a side note, StreamMate does provide models with free 8x10 signing sheets if they are officially representing the brand at any of these events. Just go to streammatehelp.com with a request. Number 5 is finalize your travel details in advance. This can include anything from hotel, ground transportation, airfare, and registration for any events. As far as hotels are concerned, I like to call in advance to verify their check-in procedures so I can know what to expect as far as incidental fees and nightly deposits. I'd recommend staying at the host hotel if possible. It's a cheaper nightly rate for registered attendees. It's really convenient to go in and out of the show, and you get to meet more people. As far as airfare is concerned, I'd recommend looking up baggage fees ahead of time and check-in times as well. For ground transport, Uber has always been the best choice for me, depending on the city also, but it's super convenient, you don't have to park anywhere, and you get receipts for expensing. Finally, I'd recommend printing out all registrations and reservations in advance, just so you can have it on hand, and also if there are any sticky situations, you have proof. Finally, we get to number 6, and it's plan your wardrobe in advance. Your wardrobe should match the context of the show, so plan accordingly. The way that I pack for a show is that I will map out my entire itinerary, and from there I will pick out individual outfits for each event. You'll see that when you're attending these events, there's going to be a variation of different wardrobes. Some people are a lot more casual, some people are a lot more formal. I definitely recommend being yourself and wearing something that makes you feel comfortable and confident. What I'll usually do is go shopping for a couple of outfits for more of the highlight events, which are usually parties. All the rest of the time, I'm in business casual wear. A good rule of thumb is to have some solid basic pieces. So blazers, bottoms, and tops, you can interchange them and also pair them with accessories. That concludes this edition That concludes this edition of Tipsy Tuesday. Be sure to stay tuned next week as we give you more great tips right here on Streamate Recruiting.